back
Yeah.
into everyone's favorite subject, Spider-Man and the upcoming Spider-Man
Hmm.
4, possibly a trilogy, maybe.
Well, this
What?
is well, yeah, it's a college trilogy that I scooped a while back.
Yeah.
Um, but I got some more information about where this is going.
Uh oh.
Um, so I got confirmation today that Charlie Cox will be Daredevil in Spider-Man 4, and
Yeah.
he'll be suited up.
Nice.
Okay, in his new red costume. It won't be the yellow and red that he had in She-Hulk. That's just now. If you're a long time comic book fan, you know that was Daredevil's first costume back in the
Right.
early
That
'60s,
was the
right?
that's the original.
That's the
That's the
original.
original colors. Yeah.
Yep. And so it's actually people were complaining about that. Like you want comic book accurate. That was comic book accurate,
There you go.
Um, but I'm told that he will be Daredevil in Spider-Man 4. It's more of a team up film with him and Tom Holland Spider-Man. Um, now this is where again these plans are tentative right now. They can always change.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm hearing is this a film where Peter Parker gets involved with Felicia Hardy, otherwise known as the Black Cat. Oh, that's a bomb. I forget.
Oh, well, yeah. Let's drop some bombs on him first. There you go, Mikey. Let them know one more time.
But not to worry, because I have another one. So
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, man. Multiple, multiple, multiple.
yeah, yeah. So Felicia Hardy will be his kind of his love interest in the film. Zendaya is still back, but she doesn't remember who
I
he
like
is.
that. I like they're going to do
Uh,
the Black Cat. Sure.
yeah, but the Black Cat will be in. Now I just wonder though, because if you guys have read like if you're a long time comic book fan, or if you've read a lot of the early Black Cat appearances, I wonder if they're gonna adapt one of my favorite scenes of all time was when Spider-Man took the Black Cat back to Peter Parker's loft, right? And Black Cat's very materialistic. She's a material girl. She was the
Mm-hmm.
original material girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she steals
Yeah.
jewelry and things like that.
Right.
So she goes home to this rundown, low income loft, and she's like, this is where you live. Um, and she's sorely disappointed, right? 'Cause she's got this image of Spider-Man, like being like Bruce Wayne or something. And she
Right.
goes back to this rundown loft, like a poor college kid can
Mm-hmm.
can afford it. And then my favorite scene is when Spider-Man takes off his mask and she sees Peter Parker for the first time and discovers that he's a nerd. And she totally freaks out. Goes, no, no, put the mask back on. No, that can't be you. She's in
Yeah.
this macho image in her mind of,
Mm-hmm.
who
Yeah, she
Spider Man
fell in
is.
love with Spider-Man, not with Peter Parker.
Exactly.
Or
So,
Mary Jane's is the reverse of that.
reverse, exactly. And I
Yeah.
thought that was brilliant at the time. I hope they keep that in the film because Tom Holland can really pass off that nerdy look even more so than um, McGuire and Garfield could. Um, and so, in any case, she becomes Spider-Man's, not Peter Parker's love interest in Spider-Man 4.
Okay.
Now, here's the interesting part about all of this. Black Cat has underworld connections,
Oh, okay.
which leads to the Kingpin.
Yeah.
So finally, Spider-Man will meet the Kingpin. Now, if you guys don't know, the Kingpin first appeared in the Amazing Spider-Man. It's number 50,
That's
I
right.
believe it was.
That's
I
right.
think it
In a
was
very early, in an early Spider-Man.
early 70s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so she will introduce him, unfortunately, to the Kingpin. At
Right.
that point, the Kingpin's arch enemy, Daredevil, shows up. Um, so
It's
there you
great,
go.
man.
That's
It's going to be a
Spider-Man 4.
very street crime,
Yeah,
street
there you
level
go.
based Spider-Man story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very much so, very much so.
Yeah.
Um,
More grounded. More grounded.
more grand, more gritty.
Mm.
Again, because the character Tom Holland's getting older, and they scooped back in 2019. I scooped the college trilogy back then.
Yeah.
Um, I said that the older Holland gets, obviously the older he gets, the darker his villains will be.
Okay.
Um, so he starts fighting like real grown-up villains like the Kingpin, who can cause major psychological and physical damage to him and his
Oh yeah.
family.
Oh yeah.
Um, and we saw a little hint of the darkness in No Way Home as well. Like Aunt May died.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert.
Sure.
But
Oh, you haven't seen it by now. I mean, come on.
yeah, yeah, come on. You should be watching here. But um, yeah, we're gonna see Daredevil, Kingpin, Black Cat in this film. I'm so stoked about this, and I love the whole grounded outlook because Spider-Man has stories like that where it's more grounded.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
Especially, I mean, we could probably get the Punisher was introduced in the Spider-Man comic, so there you go.
well, okay, there you go. See,
Yeah.
that's another that rumor just came out this week.
Mm-hmm.
The giant freaking robot. I think they're the one who had the scoop. That they were saying that John Bernthal will be in Spider-Man 4.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, yeah.
I can see that because if like I said, the Kingpin is gonna be the villain. So what I'm also hearing, here's a bomb.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get a lot of these bombs in this show.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is that Daredevil Born Again, it will be attached to Spider-Man 4.
Okay, all right, cool. So the
It's
events of
gonna
Daredevil
gonna
Born
connect.
Again are gonna affect what's going on with Spider-Man
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
Okay, all right, all right.
And it's probably mainly
I dig it.
because of the whole Daredevil Kingpin connection.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to lead into Spider-Man 4. Is what I'm told.
I'm super excited about that. That's gonna be I think that's a Spider-Man story that hasn't been told yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The conflict with the Kingpin
we have
and
never
all that.
seen that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we haven't seen that yet. You
We
know?
saw Felicia Hardy and was she in Maguire? Was she in Spider-Man 3?
I think she was, but it was like a little introduction or something like that. I
Yes,
think
it
it was
was
an Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah, a very
Yeah,
small
yeah, very
scene.
small.
And she was the actress that was in that Seth MacFarlane sci-fi show. What's it called again? Blanking out. The Orville. It
Oh,
was
okay,
the
okay, okay,
it was the actress in the Orville that played Felicia Hardy.
okay.
But
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
we just saw like about a few seconds of her or something. That was it. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't really pursue it any further. Then there's that Black Cat Silver Sable film that never got off the ground that Sonny was gonna do.
And thank
Um,
God. Oh my God.
yeah, it's fucking
'Cause
terrible.
we seen what they do with things like Morbius. Oh my God.
Oh man, Morbius sucked.
Yeah.
We just done a good
I can't
film.
even finish it. I still can't finish it to this day. There's a scene there where he's like in the underground, whatever, and the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
guy's yelling at him to fight him, and I cannot get past that.
And like I couldn't get past the who's the guy who played Doctor Who? He's in that film. I can't remember his name now.
I don't
He was
remember right
he
now.
was a
He's the bad
villain.
guy, right? Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
villain.
he's a bad guy. And he does that weird funky white man dance. You're like I could. You're like it was such a high level of cringe. Like
Yeah,
I almost turned it off right there. Like no man,
yeah.
don't do
Well,
the weird white man dance. I can't handle it. But I sat
uh,
through it. I sat through it anyway. Did you say they saw it? That was just an awful movie.
yeah, it was. So let's cap it off, ladies and gentlemen. Cap it off. You already heard it there. It's Spider-Man 4. It's happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Daredevil, Kingpin, Punisher, all that stuff.